It didn't seem like we had enough power up here in the booth, but adjusting things on the fly.
Including the camera that got kind of jockeyed around a little bit. It's a 2-1 count now. Time is called at the plate.
Whopper jockey, is that still a phrase?
I'm sure somewhere it is. Jamie Roach on the mound for the Adams Central Jets, and down at first base is Joe Giesemann. He had a 2-out line drive single into right field and takes a short lead out there at first. And the 2-1 pitch coming. And that's fouled at the plate. And Jamie Roach has drawn even to the designated hitter, Leighton Brown. It's a fly out by Carter Fugit to Lawson Deeth in center field. Wyatt Foster, the second baseman, the second batter in the lineup, did the same thing. Flew out to Deeth, and now a 2-2 count here with a runner on first and 2 down.
And now
to Leighton Brown.
Sorry there, Seth. We have your best one of Monroe scoreboard up and running.
And look out. The throw is into center field, and they're going to say, go ahead and put the stop sign back on. Good backup there from Deeth. So a stolen base for the pinch runner, Braden Wells. So a stolen base for Wells, and now a full count here for Leighton Brown.
And we get our bearings behind us here.
We're on the CMA Truck and Auto top of the first inning. Another timeout called at the plate. For no gimmicks and hidden fees, just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto on the south edge of Berne or online at cmatruckandauto.com. CMA strives to offer various vehicles to meet your and your family's needs. Fouled into the glove, and the strikeout will end the threat. Good comeback there from Roach. No runs on one hit, no errors, and one runner left on. We are through one half of an inning. It is Jay counting nothing and Adams Central coming up. Back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Hey, champ, what are we doing today?
Can I get it 2 on the sides, a little off the...
Sorry, I gotta run. I'm gonna pass you off. Hold tight.
What can I do for you, boss man?
2 on the sides, a little off the top.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great, man. I'll do it tight.
Can I cut your hair?
Good barbers don't pass you from person to person. Neither do good insurance agents. That's why with us, you've got a dedicated agent, not a complicated process. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Let's insurance together.
Back here at Adams Central High School for the bottom half of the CMA Truck and Auto first inning. Again, for no gimmicks and hidden fees, just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto on the south edge of Berne or online at cmatruckandauto.com. CMA strives to offer various vehicles to meet your and your family's needs. Our tardy start did not allow us to have the Everett's Financial pregame show, but if we had, a concrete plan for your financial life rooted in your faith and values may be one of the best gifts you ever give yourself and those you care about. Contact Ben Sprunger at Everett's Financial right there on Main Street in Berne to see how you can get started. For the Jets, Joey Everett, Colston Pruitt, and Ethan Funk in that order as they will go to work against Joe Giesemann. Big right-hander on the mound here for the Patriots here at Adams Central High School, and a one hopper, good stop there at short, and a bang-bang play, but a good play from Byram.
Byram making the play.
Byram, one pitch and one out on that retirement of Everett. One down for Colston Pruitt. Colston Pruitt, just a freshman, but this young man is absolutely knocking the ball around. .552 average. 29 at-bats, 16 hits, 5 RBIs. He's got 7 doubles amongst his hits, and he takes a called strike. What a pleasant surprise from a freshman coming out and doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Foster has to be awfully pleased with what he's seeing from this first baseman.
He's been doing fantastic. Got to be pleased with putting together the numbers he has. Hot start. Usually you get some freshmen or sophomores even that come into a varsity situation a little shell-shocked. Pitching's on par, hitting the corners, and doesn't bother him a bit. He's been hitting the ball all over.
Chopped to second. Short hop played very well. 4-3 on the putout. Foster to Summers. 2 down in the inning for Ethan Funk. And Funk comes in at 281. Got 9 hits in 32 at-bats. 3 RBIs. He's got 3 doubles on the year amongst his hits. And he goes up against Giesemann here. Giesemann with a breaking ball that will not break enough. And he'll fall behind early here to Funk, 1-0.
You know, you call a boomerang that doesn't come back.
The old potato sack curve. Funk doing everything he can to not get that left shin hit as that breaking ball started in and went even more in. And a heck of a job, if you want to know the truth, to avoid getting hit. And now a 3-0 count.
It's a stick, by the way. A boomerang that doesn't come back.
Just a stick?
It's just a stick.
Well, that's about what that one was. 3-0 count here to Funk. And he was a pedestrian all the way, and he'll take a 4-pitch walk.
They were not interested at all in pitching to Funk right there.
So the walk of Funk will bring up the catcher, Reese Hammond, the cleanup hitter. So Adams Central doing their best Jay County impression. First 2 are retired, and the next guy gets on. And Hammond at 333 on the year, 10 hits on 30 at-bats, 4 RBIs. He's got a triple on his docket. He waves that bat around, waiting for the Giesemann offering. Funk getting his lead. Yeah, and that one will bounce in there for ball 1. So 5 in a row out of the zone for Giesemann. See if he can't get his ship righted here.
Hammond's pretty patient at the plate, too.
Swing and a miss on a high fastball.
That was the one to swing at. He likes them in that area. He's been pretty solid. He leads the team in runs as well from that 4 position. Got 9 of them on the year already.
Breaking ball and a dandy. Hammond goes after it but comes up empty, and now Giesemann has him at a ball and 2 strikes. Funk again takes his lead. Giesemann takes a look over there. And that's fouled out of play. Good job there by Hammond staying alive. Max Byerly on deck. He'll be followed by Lawson Deeth, Hayden Brown, Jamie Roach, and Jacob Miller, the rest of the Adams Central lineup.
Cue the glass sponsorship with that foul ball right behind us.
And that breaking ball, similar to the first one he offered, and started high. Hammond thought there's no way that's going to break into the zone, and he was correct. It's 2-2.
I wouldn't call it cold today, but some of those breaking balls don't break enough in the colder April days.
It's a bit brisk. I do see some people in jackets. I see a few blankets out there amongst the fans in attendance here today. Runner goes on the full count pitch with 2 outs and a swing and a miss. So a very reminiscent first inning for both sides. First 2 are out, the third reaches, and the last will strike out. Inning 1 is like looking in a mirror. We'll head to inning number 2 when we return right after this on Witness Media.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, We'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
At Mosier Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Mosier Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Mosier Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Mosier Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Back here at Adams Central High School, ready for pitch number 1 from Roach, and just barely misses the catcher, Drew Schemenauer. Schemenauer is a .500 hitter. Got the best average on the Jay County Patriots squad. 12 hits in his 24 official at-bats, and he watches that one right through the heart of the plate. Roach draws even at a ball and a strike.
At the high school level, when you see a .500 record, even this early in the season, you already know that, you know, he's hard out, not just you know, obviously he's hitting the ball in play, but you can't strike a kid like that out.
Right.
He's going to foul balls off. He's going to make you pitch a good pitch.
Generally not going to chase anything out of the zone. And he's not just 12 for 24, but he's got some power. He's got 2 home runs on the year. And Roach has missed low on the last 2 and trails in the count 3-1. Got 10 RBIs on the year, a double and 2 home runs. So there is some power behind his bat. And that is going to land in foul territory just over in the area of the Jay County bullpen, and we go full. On the Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home, top of the 2nd inning. Roach gets the sign, and he comes to the plate. High in the air in right center field, and that is hit well. That's going to be all the way to the wall, off the wall. Nearly put it out of here. And they put the stop sign on a good relay in, but that is another demonstration of the Drew Schemenauer power, as that one hit off the middle of the wall, and the wind is not howling, but the wind is blowing straight out on the average down that first base line. So it was aided a bit.
Yep.
Had he gotten a bit more elevation, I think that one had enough, but a little bit of a line shot on that. Heck of a play, and now a leadoff double will get things going here for Gavin Byram.
Yeah, the wave of air favoring the opposite field.
Really nice pitch on the first offering there. A fastball right on the outside corner at the top of the zone. Byram, very respectable average at .423. I mean, anybody would take that. 11 of 26, 10 RBIs. He also has a double on his docket. So that another young man that can absolutely knock the ball around is this Patriot shortstop. And that is a breaking ball that did not break much. I think it came out of Roach's hand just a little bit awkwardly.
Schemenauer was impressive because that pitch from Roach, 3-2, you know you're going to get something good, but it wasn't fat. It was outside corner, and he took it that way.
It was a good pitch.
It was a great pitch.
And it was a great swing on a good pitch. Exactly right. Swung on and missed. Fastball over the outside corner. Now it's 1-2.
I'm going to sound old here, Seth, but when we say now, once upon a time or when I was young, but these kids today, they have 2 styles of pitching. They have what I think the Belmont pitchers have, led by Bo Baker. They have I'm going to pitch as fast as I can.
Yep.
I'm not going to pause. I'm going to hurry up and get my next pitch. And then you have what I would call Jamie Roach's style of I'm going to mix it up. You're going to have a quick pitch one time, and then I'm going to make you think about it for 5 full seconds before I let it go.
He is methodical to the point where he is trying to not go at the same pace all the time, not give that base runner on second a real clear indication of when he's coming to the plate. You got to believe at times he's going to go a little quicker. Takes another quick look back, pauses, and comes plateward. The runner goes. The throw down is into left field, and he's going to send him. And bobbled out there, so a strikeout, but a error on the throw will put run number 1 on the board for Jay County.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Reese. That's the third ball we've seen him throw way high. In the first inning, there was one that went high and to the right. He's just not feeling comfortable letting the ball go from behind the plate there tonight. Normally, he's spot on, Seth.
Yeah. So the double and the error on that throw will put the first run on the board. That Best One Monroe scoreboard now reading 1-0 in favor of Jay County, and Roach misses high to Cade Summers. And Cade Summers is a tall young man, and if you miss high, that means you missed.
Missed pretty good on that one.
1-0. That one will bounce in there and go to 2-0. Summers at 258, 8 for 31 on the year. He does have 11 runs batted in. He has 3 doubles, and he also has some home run power, as he does have a home run this year. The 2-0 count. Swing and a miss.
You got to feel like if he does get a pitch he wants to hit, he's going to get a hold of it. He's not just tall, he's a beefy young kid.
And a mighty swing on that 2-0 count. Now 2-1, back into the box. Roach into the wind and the pitch. And that is crushed high in the air to left field. Plenty of room. And, boy, that one was up there for a while. Everett patiently waits for it to come back out of orbit and reels it in.
That is harder than it looks. I mean, especially on a somewhat overcast day.
They call that a can of corn. That one was more like a pallet of corn.
A whole pallet full of corn.
Way up there. Boy, if he didn't get under that as much as he did, hoo-ah, that was hit hard. Now here's Aiden Phillips, the left fielder, the number 8 hitter in this lineup, and he takes one just off the corner and low. Phillips only 3 at-bats and trying to get his first hit of the year. Swing and a miss. Not sure if he's had some injury issues or if this is a call up from some really good play on the junior varsity. I'm not 100% sure, but
he's a senior, and I wonder if maybe he's missed some time.
Called strike over the outside corner. Jamie's starting to paint that outside corner right now. That fastball for Jamie has been very effective on the corners, and see if he goes back out there. Breaking ball that he tries to put back out there, and he misses. The fastball looks really good for Jamie. The curveball still a work in progress, trying to get that one dialed in with. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball chopped as Phillips will stay alive.
Speaking of Jamison Roach, what do you think of the 3A football Jets and their chances upcoming?
I look at that sectional that they're in, and I have a hard time seeing a problem. That misses high and tight, and now we go full. Not trying to belittle anything that sectional has to offer, but if you're looking at it per capita, I can't imagine that Coach Mosier and the staff are fretting too much, at least from the sectional side of things. And you look at all of it, I think we're probably going to be all right.
Reese just took that one off the wrist, I think. That was foul tipped. They're going to come and check on him a little bit.
And actually the umpire is going to walk the ball out to Jamie just so that Hammond can take a second. The umpire is going to be very patient in letting him make sure he's all right.
Yep, classy move.
You know, that's what happens.
Unspoken rule.
Well, both of them are going to get hit tonight. The umpire is going to catch one, and when he does, because of what the umpire did there, Hammond will probably go out and visit his pitcher. Breaking ball, the misses outside and low, so 2 outs and a runner on first for Brady Jetmore.
Number 5, Braden Jetmore, the center fielder.
Jetmore batting .276 on the year, 8 hits in his 29 at-bats, 4 RBIs. He also has a double on the year. Again, Jay County comes in at 5-4, Adams Central 3-8. Roach's offer off the outside corner and a 1-0 count. 1-0 Jay County on a double and then an overthrow of third base on a steal. And Schemenauer able to race home. Called strike right at the top of the zone.
Yeah, caught the letters apparently. Sun's kind of trying to pop out.
It is a really nice day. It's just there's a number of gray clouds that are hanging over, but they are not of the rain variety. We don't have any rain in the forecast, knocking on wood as I say it.
You know, it's one of those April days, if the sun is not out, you feel that wind.
Yep, no question. And just a reminder, and anybody who has been at Adams Central's baseball field knows, there is a plethora of foul territory in the fence. So if there is a bad throw by either pitchers to keep a base runner at first honest, we have seen many times that results in a 2-base overthrow. That's going to land in the gap for a base hit. That's going to go all the way near the fence.
That might score Phillips.
Here comes the throw. Will they send him? They will. The throw is going to be in time. What a play. Good gun from the cutoff. Funk went out and got the cutoff. They tried to score the runner, and he was gunned down. So a single by Jetmore, but he is picked off trying to go home on a really nice throw from Funk. So a run on 2 hits. And, boy, that was a nice play. Good relay. Deeth into Funk, into Hammond for the putout at the plate. Through an inning and a half, it's 1-0 Jay County. Back with more right after this on Witness Media. Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich. Back here for the bottom half of the Haggard Hershey and Zelt Funeral Home second inning. The staff at Haggard Hershey and Zelt continues to uphold the highest standards for the community and the families they serve. Max Byerly, Lawson Deeth, Hayden Bloom in that order. And should any reach, Jamie Roach, the pitcher, will be ready to go. And the first pitch from Giesemann, high and outside for a ball. And a 1-1 count as that one was fouled away. Byerly comes in hitting an even 400. 12 hits in 30 at-bats, 2 RBIs with a double. And that's chopped to second. Awkward hop, but a nice play.
That was a great
I'm not sure what that hit, but Foster had to really work to his left to make the play. Heck of a recovery there from Foster, one away. I'll bring up Lawson Deeth. Deeth at 222, 6 hits on 27 at-bats. Has knocked in 7 runs, however, has a double on his docket.
Leads the team in RBI.
And that'll miss high and outside for a ball.
Offense, according to Coach Foster, it's been improving, as you would see by the record. They started 0 for their first 7, I believe. And then they won 3 of their last 4. They lost a tough one against Canterbury.
And so many of those were so close and just could not quite get over that hump. Deeth now fouls that one into the glove of Schemenauer and now trails 1-2, and that one will miss just off the plate inside. Really good location right there from Giesman, trying to get it in on the hands and make it close enough to convince Deeth to swing, and he was not going to fall for it.
Yeah, I would have thought about it.
2-2. And a breaking ball that does not break, and now it's 3-2. 1-0 for Jay County. On the Best One Monroe scoreboard, Best One of Monroe has been providing quality service for 75 years in Monroe, Indiana. Breaking ball and a beaut. Got him to freeze, and he could not get that bat to move. 2 down. Strikeout number 2 in the ball game for Joe Giesman.
Tough one. That one, I think that was the first one I feel like he really had control of.
Here's Hayden Bloom coming in at 120. 3 for 25, does have 4 RBIs. And the first one that Bloom sees misses the zone. Jamie Roach waiting in the on-deck circle. As we have a lot of sun that we get to enjoy right now. That will be high and tight, go 2-0.
We're kind of tucked into the box like cave trolls. We can't really feel it in here.
It's not so bad to be inside. The 2-0. High, and now 3-0.
Not that I would ever call Mr. Hildebrand a cave troll, but, you know.
What about the guy running the scoreboard?
I mean, maybe. We'll see.
That's not
I'm
nice.
not sure. I don't know him, though. He could be.
He has an Ellie De La Cruz jersey on, which means he has tremendous taste. 3-0. Cold strike.
They're doing all right, huh?
Hey, they're fun to watch.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
No kidding. Who knows how long it'll go. Big swing and a miss, and Giesman battling back in the count here at 3-2. The pitch popped up, and plenty of room over there for the first baseman. He ranges over into foul territory, and Summers will retire the Jets. 1-2-3 go Adams Central here in the second. Ready for inning number 3 when we return right after this. At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Leif Lickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Ready for the Adams Memorial Hospital third inning. Experience ortho excellence with Dr. David Coates, Dr. Robert Kine, and physician's assistant Aaron Whitman at Adams Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, part of the Adams Medical Group. Call 866-724-DOCS for a full range of treatment options, specializing in sports medicine like knee, hip, shoulder, and hand care repair. The top of the lineup here for the Patriots. Carter Fugit, Wyatt Foster, and Joe Giesemann.
They've had an interesting last couple of games. A big, impressive win over Norwell, 10-5, and then a 6-5 win over Woodland in 8 innings for a conference victory. But the one that that stuck in my mind, a 23-17 game that they lost against Yorktown.
Holy cow! Nobody decided to pitch that game.
They brought some JV pitchers in the game on both sides, perhaps.
Let's just keep hitting.
Early non-conference.
Carter Fugit will lead off. Came in batting .296. And the first pitch from Roach is well off the plate, 1-0. He flew out to Deeth in the first inning. Deeth really didn't have to do a whole lot of moving either. It was kind of right to him. Breaking ball that will miss low. And a 2-0 start here. And Fugit, Foster, and Giesemann. Giesemann, the only one in the first inning to get a base hit out of the top 4. Ripped down the line. That'll be a base hit. And it gets by in left field. Everett has it slide under the glove, and he's going to have to go all the way to the wall to find it. They'll put the stop sign on at second. So a leadoff double for Carter Fugit. Everett trying to cut that off, just could not make the play, and now a leadoff double. Now, in the last inning, Jay County led off with a double, and they're able to plate that runner. So we'll see if they can do it again here.
Yeah,
and they'll rely on Wyatt Foster.
It's up to you to tell me whether that was an error or not. I've got a wall right here.
He didn't make any contact with the baseball, and as a result,
got through.
Generally, it's not seen as an error, and he was doing everything he could just to try to cut it off. But it bounced awkwardly out there and went all the way to the wall.
We've seen that a few times, awkward bounces here today.
The pitch. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, he had no idea what to do with that pitch.
Nice little change of pace there.
Oh for 1 Foster on the day so far.
Taking his time.
Boy, taking a lot of time.
And the batter wants a timeout.
Surprised he didn't call that time a lot sooner. That was one of those times I think Roach wanted him to call timeout. It was just a chess game there.
Foster is at .370, 10 of 27 on the year, 3 RBIs for the Patriots. Right on the corner. And a 0-2 count here to the Patriots' second baseman. .0-2 count.
You expect a breaking ball here. I'd almost want to go in on the hands. Some kind of high heat here.
Roach brings it, and it hit him.
Yeah, I don't think that was what he intended.
0-2 count and a hit by pitch. Tough situation there. Foster, recognizing that it was going to be close, had that shield or guard on the elbow and allowed it to deflect off of that. So takes an 0-2 count for a hit by pitch, and now first and second with nobody out for Joe Giesemann. Giesemann singled and stole second in the first. Opportunity for the pitcher to help himself here in the bottom of this Adams Memorial Hospital third inning. or in the top, rather. He had a breaking ball well off the plate there.
That's going to make this next pitch even more pressing.
You can kind of tell on the expression and sort of the body language that Roach is getting a little frustrated with his breaking ball, just has not figured out that feel today. Sometimes it's, I can't miss with it, and other times, how did I throw this again? It's just tough to know. Hammered into the right center field gap. That will at least score one. Near the wall when he picks it up, they're going to put the stop sign on at both first and third. An RBI single for Giesman makes it 2-0 Jay County.
Giesman stays hot, gets the RBI.
So Foster goes first to third. And the RBI single for Giesman will make it 2-0. And now first and third with nobody out for Leighton Brown. Brown ended the first with a swinging strikeout. Brown at 367 on the year. 13 RBIs. Just 2 RBIs behind Giesman, who just knocked in his 16th run of the year. Had 15 coming in today. Into right field. Ranging over toward the line, and it gets down.
He missed it.
Could not make the catch, and so
that's going to go E9.
Going to have to go an error out there on Byerly, which will not require a RBI there for Leighton Brown, but now first and second with nobody out. 2 runners in for Drew Schemenauer. Schemenauer hammered a double his first time up off the wall in right center.
Which in the terms of baseball and baseball stats is he'd probably rather have had a sac fly there. Is not official at bat, but
hammered to center. Has Deeth turning and looking, and it is gone. A 3-run bomb to dead center from Schemenauer will put him and his buddies at the plate and put a 6-0 advantage up for these Jay County Patriots.
That breaks this thing wide open. 3-0 you can manage. 6-0 you got a lot of work to do.
He turned on that one and absolutely crushed it. 3 RBIs for Schemenauer. Yeah, now here is Gavin Byram. We have a mound visit, and we'll just take a quick break. Be back after this.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Nussbaum Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Nussbaum Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
Back here at Adams Central High School, we have a switch between the shortstop and the pitcher. Ethan Funk now on the mound, and he has a no ball and 2-strike advantage here to Gavin Byram. So Hammond will have a different look from the mound here. He's done a nice job of keeping balls right there. And if Funk coming in with just gave up 5 runs. Let's try to figure out if we can just get a different look out there. And Funk tried to blow one by and missed high and outside, and a ball and 2 strikes. Byram struck out his last time up, but he comes in batting .423 with 10 RBIs. Swing and a miss. So Byram strikes out for the second time, this time against Ethan Funk, and that'll bring up Cade Summers. Summers hit a ball that orbited the moon once and finally came back down to Everett in left field.
Jets need to go pretty quickly here to get out of this inning. Try to get some momentum back.
Nice breaking ball there from Funk as he gets advantage of Summers. And the Reds did win today on their last game of their homestand, knocking off the Rockies 6-4, winning a 5th series in a row. That one misses low and in.
Low's one way to put it. It bounced about 2 feet in front of the plate.
Not much for Cade to consider there.
Unless we're playing cricket.
That's true. Nasty breaking ball there.
That was a nice pitch to come back with.
Summers offered, just could not catch up.
That's the game within the game there, Seth. You throw a pitch like that in the dirt, and then you expect him to come back and try to right that pitch again. Yeah, he had him all kinds of fooled.
And a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Funk as he comes in dealing here. And 2 down for Aiden Phillips.
Really nice response. Could be easy for the Jets to put in a relief pitcher and then have the relief pitcher not mentally into the game, but Funk's done a nice job locating so far.
That'll miss high for a ball. Phillips walked his first time up. Chop to short. Oh, nice job at third, cutting over into. Oh, nasty hop, and that's going to go all the way out. They're going to say to stay right there, and they're staying because Hammond was hustling the whole way. So that's going to have to be an error on Bloom.
Well, that is an unforced error. He had plenty of time. Tried to get rid of it on the step.
Hayden just didn't have that one come out of his hand the way he wanted, and if you're going to bounce it, you got to hope that the bounce will come up nice for Pruitt, and that just bounced right over him. And now the 9-hole hitter Brady Jetmore, who doubled his last time up, will step in with his .276 average.
Third error of the game for the Jets, and that's been Coach Foster's biggest point of contention so far this year. The defense has kind of let down the team at different points in the year so far.
It's hard to deal with walks, and it's hard to deal with errors. And there hasn't been a ton of free passes, but the hit-by-pitch of Foster and the error in right field on the Leighton Brown hit has really helped this Jay County team leap way out in front. That one will miss high for a ball, and we go to 1-1.
Jets lost their first 7, and then, they won their next 3, Southern Wells, and then a doubleheader with Monroe Central. They had a game that they got back on the schedule with Canterbury, a much improved Canterbury squad with a decent number one pitcher. And 7-6, they lost another tight one, and the hits were there, the defense was not. That's just another one of those games you could have had if you just tightened it up a little bit. That's something they're going to have to work on.
2 balls and a strike here for Jetmore. Not a huge lead down there for Phillips. Got the outside corner at the top of the zone. Great pitch there from Funk, and now it's 2-2.
Hopefully that last error doesn't hurt him here. Already 2 outs in the frame. And
Sun really screaming at us now. Beautiful. The pitch. Nasty breaking ball, and a heck of a take there from Jetmore.
That was close.
Jetmore watches that one go by while both Summers and Byram offered at that pitch.
That ball was too good. It was too good of a curve. It curved out of the zone just too much.
Funk takes a look over there. Runner will be off on the pitch. High in the air. It's going to stay in, and it will not. There is a lot of foul range, but it ran out. Landed about 5-6 feet behind the Jay County dugout. So we'll see the 3-2 pitch all over again as Phillips returns back to first base. And again, he will be off with the pitch. Full count, 2 down. Let's see what Adams Central wants to do with this 3-2 pitch, which way they're going to go. They go breaking ball, a little flare into center field. This could be in Nowheresville. Did he make that? He did not.
No, he did not.
It was going to be a tough catch at second, but Miller could not do it, fading back, and I don't know if it bounced out of the glove.
That's a tough one. If you're Coach Foster, you want your center fielder to take charge on that ball, but it's tough. It's kind of in between, and he made a play at it and did everything but hold on to it as he fell.
And I think Miller's having a little bit of he just fell awkwardly. I don't know if he hit his head or but it seems to be all right. They were giving him a chance there.
Well, thankfully, the run did not score from third. You got to believe if he was running a little harder, he might have made it there.
And just a quick flip over. So do you have to give that an E4?
You have to. You have to. I mean,
he seemed to be there, just could not come up with the catch.
It's a tough air to take, but he was there underneath it, just couldn't corral it.
First and third, 2 down.
By my count, that's 4 in all.
They're going to try to cut down the runner, but they were not able to do so. A stolen base there for Jetmore. And apparently Jetmore's name is appropriate to his foot speed as he was flying down to second base.
You'd expect a Jetmore to lead the league in steals. Possibly.
You would think.
You could see that happening.
High for a ball.
He's not finishing with the elbow on that pitch. The last one was kind of an off-speed pitch. That one was a fastball, and neither one he's finished. He's leaving it high up there with his wrist and his elbow.
Jetmore's second at bat of the inning, and he has a 2 RBI opportunity.
Did it again.
Funk misses 3-0.
Yeah, he needs to adjust that. He's consistently 3 pitches in a row now. He's kind of tomahawking that pitch instead of finishing with it.
And a ball away from loading the bases for Wyatt Foster. And he misses high. 4-pitch walk.
And every single one was the same mechanic. Slow yourself down here, young fella. Make the adjustment here. New batter. Nothing really hurt there. Just puts another force on the base, honestly.
Foster was down in the count 0-2 and then was hit by a pitch. And now with the bases loaded, Good breaking ball there.
And there he finished. That's a great way to come back.
Really nice curveball. I suppose in some circles now they call it the sweeper. Really not a 12-6 break. And he tries it again, misses outside. I don't know if it's as far as 10-4, but at the very least 11-5. It's not straight down, but there is some down to it. It does break quite a bit to the right as well. A 1-1 count. Threw another one, and now he has the advantage.
Yeah, he threw one off-speed pitch and 3 fastballs on that walk, and he comes back with 3 straight curveballs. It seems to be the pitch he's the most comfortable with right now. I'd go high heat right here.
He tried. Missed it high, 2-2.
Maybe a little too high to be enticing. If he throws that maybe, chin high, he might get him.
Yeah, a few inches lower. Could have had possibly Foster offering. Now 2-2. Breaking ball and a great save from Foster. Well, he committed, and he barely was able to reach it. That deflection off of the bat was more off the end than anything else.
Yeah, and now he's off balance. I might be tempted to go fastball outside corner, try to go knee high with it. See where he locates it.
2-2. Back to the breaking ball. And he's going to have to hurry to get to third, and he does. So a fielder's choice will end the inning. 5 runs score, and 3 more were aboard. But a nice job with that battle. A fielder's choice will end it as the runner trying to get to third, Brady Jetmore, was beaten there by Bloom. We'll be back with the bottom of the third when we return right after this.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Introducing the leather super framer tool belt from Weaver. Its all-purpose design has plenty of room for your essentials and more. The stainless steel rivets and hardware with its black resin finish is rust resistant. Its heavy gauge nylon thread won't fray or rot, and the super fabric lining is breathable and waterproof. The soft oil tanned pouches with veg tanned belt and accessories come from the best U.S. steer hides. And yes, it smells pretty darn good too. Get yours today at Hobbaker's Ace of Berne.
Back here at Adams Central High School, Jamie Roach, Jacob Miller, and Joey Everett due up here in the bottom half of this Adams Memorial Hospital third inning. And that is ball 2, as that one just missed him. The first one was low. That one misses high and tight. And now Giesman back to it and finds the zone there, 2-1.
Funk came on.
The only thing about this, Dylan, is, you love to have a big inning. But Giesman hasn't been out on the mound for a second. And so how long this absence goes in terms of, can you get back into it? Sometimes it's hard to get that feel back. And so we'll see if Adams Central can try to take advantage of that. And there's a 5-pitch walk. And Roach, who's a pitcher himself, probably thought, you know what? He hasn't been out there for a second. Let me see if he can throw a strike.
That is so common to see a pitcher after a long inning come out and walk the leadoff batter.
And a little bit more cardinal of a sin when it's at the bottom of the lineup, and that was walking the 8-hole. And now here's Jacob Miller. Miller at 240 as the throw just to keep Roach honest is not in time. So again, Miller at 240 on the year. 6 hits and 25 at-bats. He takes that one for a strike.
Funk came on and got the first 2 batters he faced and then loaded the bases and got out of it. So you want to try to wrestle some momentum. You don't need to get 6 here, but certainly want to put something on the board, I would think.
Nasty breaking ball that broke too much, and will run the count to 2 balls and a strike. High in the air, shallow left field. Left fielder coming in, shortstop going out, and the shortstop will make the catch. Nice play out there by Byram. So 1 down in the inning, and now the top of the Adams Central lineup, Joey Everett. Everett started off the ball game for Adams Central, grounding out to Byram. 6-3 on that put out.
I'd be tempted to put a bunt right down that third baseline right now.
Yeah, it's not exactly shallow here. Breaking ball and a good stop behind the plate. Nice job there by Schemenauer, and that's not easy to make that block and to keep it close when it has that much break. Really nice play. Swing and a miss from Everett. 1-1 count here. Roach getting his lead down at first, and he'll be chased back again.
Had him leaning, but the throw wasn't close enough. Threw it a bit high.
See some of the managerial staff down there in the Jay County dugout that feel the need to wear the blanket. Good speed right there. Stolen base for Jamie Roach. That was a heck of an effort from Schemenauer to try to gun him down, but the speed from Roach and a good jump. Really got a good read on the Giesman delivery. And, man, when he hit that bag, he was going top speed.
Good job by Byram to corral it, give it a chance, too.
Down the line, just beyond the third baseman. Roach is being waved home. He will easily coast in, and an RBI single for Everett gets things going here for the Jets.
Yeah, that is just what the doctor ordered. Got to see something cross the plate. Get rid of the 6-0 look on the board. Keep themselves in the game, invested here, Seth.
So here's Colston Pruitt. Again, hot at the plate is Colston Pruitt. 552 on the year. He does have 5 RBIs. He's got 7 doubles. Guy loves to have extra base hits, and he wisely watches the first one miss high and outside.
He does. It's one of his favorite things.
He loves those extra base hits. Chopper, will this make the gap? Nice play there at second, and bang, bang play, but Foster is up to the task. Everett will take second on the hit to the right side. 4-3 on the put out of Pruitt. Now 2 away for Ethan Funk.
Kind of playing with fire if you're Everett running to second base. When you put your hand out there, you could be called for interference for that, but official felt like it wasn't enough to call it.
And a slow breaking ball. Kind of one of those, back in the day, they used to call that a potato sack curve.
That would be your typical 12-6 curve right there.
And that one will miss high. Funk had a 4-pitch walk in the first inning and finally saw a strike there in the first pitch, but the second one missed. That's a little flare into left. It is a great catch by the third baseman right on the line.
Wow.
Fugit with a great over-the-shoulder catch as he retires Funk. The Jets do put one on the board as Roach knocked in by the RBI single from Everett. We are at a 6-1 count through 3. Back with more right after this.
Bluff and Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
Ready for inning number 4, brought to you by Decatur Dental Services. At Decatur Dental Services, we welcome new patients and patient referrals at all of our locations in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren. Visit us at DecaturDentalIN.com to learn more. Ethan Funk ready for his second inning of work. Was able to strand all 3 runners that reached. A pair of errors and a walk, had the bases loaded. But he was able to induce a ground out from Wyatt Foster, a fielder's choice. Bloom did a nice job of making the play, racing over to third before Brady Jetmore could get there to get Adams Central out of the inning. But that means that Giesemann, Brown, and Schemenauer are due up. And Giesemann has 2 singles, has scored once, and knocked one in. Also has a stolen base. And he pops that one up. Is there room? There is not. Very similar to the place that the previous one that Hammond was chasing down. This one may be 6 or 7 feet behind the dugout, but eerily close. And I do have to shamefully report that when I said 6 or 7, my partner here did the 6-7 hand gesture, and I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
You know who I hang out with all day?
Fouled off.
All day long. You know who I hang out with? Middle school kids.
I hang out.
Of course, if you're going to say that, you know
I
what
hang
I'm
out
gonna
with
do.
high school kids, and they do it too. You know what I did, though?
What did you do?
What I feel like I accomplished? Yeah.
Tell me you stopped them cold.
A couple years ago. Last year was a little bit, but it was mostly 2 years ago when everything ended up being skibbity. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. The toilet stuff?
Eventually, and I said, you know what? Fine.
The internet
phenomenon. If you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then when I did it, they were like, oh, Mr. Sprunger, what do you do? And it almost caused nausea, and they quit doing it.
And we see how cringy it is now that the adults are doing.
Personally feel like I may have killed it. Swing and a miss on a really nice breaking ball to retire Giesemann for the first time. Third strikeout of the ballgame for Ethan Funk as he's got it dialed up here a little bit. Now here's Leighton Brown. Brown struck out in the first and reached on an error in right field in the third. One of the 5 runs that was scored this last inning.
Might be a different kind of game without the errors in the field for the Jets. That's the story to this point anyway.
Agreed. Well, the combination of the errors and the free pass, particularly in that hit by pitch, he had an 0-2 count and caught him with that fastball on the elbow pad. 2-0 now to Leighton Brown.
Not to take anything away from the Pats, they have 6 hits in the ballgame. They've helped themselves in a lot of ways, but yeah, certainly could be closer without the miscues.
And that one will miss inside and maybe a tad high, and we go 3-0. So I got to believe Brown is probably going to be about as active on this pitch as you and I could be up here. And that's going to miss. 4-pitch walk here to Leighton Brown. And that'll bring up Drew Schemenauer, and Schemenauer has done nothing but hammer the baseball. Schemenauer a double and a run in the second, and knocked in 3 with his bases-clearing bomb to center field.
He got the whole baseball.
He is actually the one that chased Jamie Roach off of that jet mound. Funk's going to take a look over there at Brown at first. Come to the plate. Breaking ball, chopped to third, and that's fair ball right down the line. Bloom had no chance at it.
About as perfect on the line as you could get.
Seeing eye single, and I mean perfectly placed. And so now, first and second with 1 down for Gavin Byram. And if there's anybody in this Patriot lineup that probably feels due, would be Byram, as he has struck out his first 2 times up. And at 4:23 coming in, one would say that is not like Gavin Byram.
Infield fly situation here. If he does get a hold of one, sometimes guys get a little antsy. Pop it up on their third try. Not this time.
Chop to short. Could this be 2? Flip to second. The throw to first is not in time. So a fielder's choice will retire Schemenauer at second base. So 2 down with a runner on first and third base for Cade Summers. Summers 0 for 2 so far, a fly out to left and a strikeout.
Yeah, Funk got him last time. He was one of the first victims as Funk got the first 2 batters he faced and then had trouble getting out of the inning after that.
The throw down is not in time. So Byram using his speed to get to second base, and a second and third opportunity with a 1-0 count, 2 down in the inning. And Summers waiting for this 1-0. Sees 2 ribeyes sitting out there. Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there.
Summers has had a hard time hitting that ball. The one he popped up was a fastball from Roach, but yeah, he had a curveball from Roach and had a similar result, and then that's the one he struck out on last inning. That curveball's evaded him so far today.
I think I'd keep old number 2 up for quite a while here. They do it again and again, a swing and a miss. And I'm not trying to condemn or doom the at-bat, but Summers on those swings at a breaking ball seems to, as they used to say, step into the bucket, where that lead foot, instead of going straight forward or straight at the baseball, seems to be stepping out a bit. And if he can locate this curveball, he'll probably get the same effect, but misses high this time, 2-2.
I'm throwing it again.
Uncle Charlie is going to be what I would offer up here, no question. See if you can get him to offer at another one.
He has yet to foul off a curveball,
right?
So I would throw it again.
Start it down the middle and let it break. Here's the pitch. Hammered into center field, and I mean he crushed this. That could be.
It bounced.
Bounced out there, and a bases clearing double for Summers. Deeth did everything he could, and Summers did everything but knock it out of here. 2 RBI double.
Without the wind, Seth, I think that's caught. That just hung in the air too long. He really didn't even get a great piece of it, but he's just so strong. He lofted it.
That's the second time we've seen him hit one so high, and 2 RBI, or that second time we've seen a ball hit that high, and a 2 RBI double will bring up Aiden Phillips. That's chopped, and that is actually off his foot. And I promise you, yeah, he is thinking, I cannot believe I did that. Ouch, this hurts. Actually, I think it was actually off of his shin. I think that was actually about 3 or 4 inches up away from that foot, and the coach is going to come and say, hey, take a second. I mean, it's one thing to be a tough guy, but that didn't bounce off.
No,
that
he
was
hit
that was straight to his
clean
shin.
off his shin.
I mean, ouch. 8-1 now on that Best One Monroe scoreboard on that 2-run double by Cade Summers. And Phillips trailing the account 0-1 and a sore shin on the left side. Down to third. Nice job by Bloom knocking it down. Can he get it in time? He cannot.
We'll give him a base hit on that.
Infield single on a hot shot. Bloom did a great job of knocking that down at least and keeping Summers at second. So now all of the bases are still hot to get this out. And with Brady Jetmore coming up. Jetmore a double in the second and reached on an error in the third. And Jetmore is the 7th batter in the inning. Jay County has put together a lot of innings with a lot of at-bats, and that one will go just foul. So 3 hits in this inning, 2 runs. It was a strikeout to begin the inning, and then a 4-pitch walk to Leighton Brown. Funk takes a look back and comes to the plate, and that one will miss high for a ball.
If it did miss high, it wasn't much, but he's not the tallest of batters up there. The zone kind of shrunk a little bit. Most of Funk's fastball misses have been high, though.
Chopped, and Bloom comes up with that one, and he makes the tag. Good play there by Bloom to retire the Patriots, but Jay County tacks on 2 more and have advanced the lead out to 8-1. We'll see how the Jets respond in the bottom when we return here on Witness Media.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys. Legal services for you and your family.
We're back here at Adams Central High School, bottom half of the Decatur Dental Services 4th inning. At Decatur Dental Services, we welcome new patients and patient referrals at all of our locations in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren. Visit us at DecaturDentalIN.com to learn more. Reese Hammond, Max Byerly, Lawson Deeth in that order. Hammond's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the first, ready to bat for the second time today. As the Jets trying to break into this 8-1 advantage that the Patriots have opened up, and Giesemann misses high and outside for ball 1. Missing with that breaking ball. Swing and a miss as Hammond saw a fastball he liked and swung through.
Reese has great first strike posture on that swing, and then he kind of loosens it up the second swing. And, you know, I like his approach at the plate. He recognizes the swing you need to have on each pitch. That's not something you can teach. That's just an instinct he has.
Good eye there from Hammond as he has a 3-1 count now, and I think a uncomfortable bounce. And while he does have a mask, Schemenauer does come up kind of feeling that chin, making sure it's Still structurally sound. I think that may not have caught him the way he wanted it to.
You know how hard it is instinctively to not look away when the ball bounces at your, it's bouncing up. What are we doing here? They're going to have to appeal that, I would think.
Because Hammond was under the impression that hit his leg, and the umpire did not see it, and he's going to go out to talk to the field umpire. If it's not called that way, Hammond will be out 2-3.
Well, he's signaling that he didn't see it. I can read the lips from here. It's not going to be enough to overturn that call for sure. Yeah. He might be right. He might be 100% right on what happened, but, if you put the base umpire's perspective at play there, he's looking right at the sun.
Yep.
That's a really hard call for him to make and overturn. And the home plate official didn't see it as well. So
here's Max Byerly, 0 for 1. Chopped and fouled back to the fence. Byerly grounded out to the second baseman to lead off the second inning. Byerly comes into today batting .400 on the year. Byerly having himself a good start to the season with that .400 mark. Trailing in the count here 0-1. And Giesman with a perfectly placed fastball over the outside corner puts Max Byerly in the 0-2 hole. Setting up on the outside corner again. Got him to chase.
What a great setup. It's such a good setup because you throw the successful curve, then you come back, hit that corner perfectly on the outside, and you could do just about anything after that.
Well, he offered at the same spot, but he purposely missed the plate by about 6 inches, and Byerly could not hold back. Lawson Deeth now batter number 3 here, struck out looking in the second. And that'll bounce in there for a ball. Give you an update on where we're going to be tomorrow, and this will be the kind of thing that everybody loves to hear. We have 2 things going on tomorrow.
You got one of them, I got the other.
We've got a really good softball game coming up tomorrow. Belmont and South Adams at South Adams. And then tomorrow night is the South Adams Track Invitational, and we'll have that action for you as well. So a lot happening at South Adams, and as far as the Track Invitational is concerned, that would include the Adams Central Jet Track team as well as South Adams and others. Not entirely sure who all is there, but I do know that Adams Central is a part of that. And that is a good eye right there from Deeth.
You didn't get the guest list, Seth? Not yet?
It changes from year to year, so I never know.
You don't want to speculate.
Speculation is not healthy. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts will make this a 1-2-3 inning for the Jets. We are through 4 complete. It's 8-1 Patriots. Back after this on Witness Media.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Back here for inning number 5, brought to you by Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers. They've been serving this great community since 1960. We have the experience and expertise you can count on. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers, welcome home. Top of the lineup for the Patriots, that means Carter Fugit, Wyatt Foster, and Joe Giesemann in that order. Fugett's going to come in at a 1-4-2 current situation. He's been at bat 3 times, but he walked in the 3rd inning. So 1-4-2. Flew out to Deeth in the 1st, doubled and scored to lead off the 3rd inning. And Fugett watches the first one miss high for a ball. Funk ready to work his 3rd inning here.
He's had good stuff, good movement. That fastball's been hit or miss today.
Popped up out of play.
But if you're a believer in, fixing mechanics, you're encouraged that he's missing it the same way. You know exactly what it is you can fix. I know these players go back and they watch when they can.
And his breaking ball has been rather consistent. When he wants it to be in the zone, it is. And when he wants to miss, he does. Everett didn't have to move much at all. Fly out to left field for 1 down. Little liner that went right into the glove of Joey Everett. And now here's Wyatt Foster. Foster is 0 for 2, a fly out and a fielder's choice. He was also hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd. Foster came in today batting .370, and he swings and misses at that first one. I don't think that was a breaking ball, but a bit more of a changeup there.
He took something off of it there.
Sometimes there's a slight difference between a fastball and what you would say a batting practice fastball. And what I mean by that is you don't bring it as much as you do on other fastball. It is, I'm just going to throw it and see what happens. And I think that had Foster out in front, that's a perfectly placed fastball. Cannot cross the corner any better than what Funk did there, and has Foster in the hole at 0-2.
And I wonder, Seth, if that first one was more of him slowing himself down, or if that was intentional. Because there he throws one too hard. I think he's getting frustrated by that fastball at full velocity.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if he just kind of took a little bit off just to see it go where it needs to go. But
yeah, both of those first 2 pitches may have been that batting practice speed fastball. And there's a breaking ball that misses outside. It's 2-2. And Foster was early on the first and then thought maybe the last one was going to fade outside. But right across the black, and now 2-2 to Foster. Fouled off to the right side, and that will land just shy of the didn't make it down into the little gully there. Just to the north of the parking lot here on this north side of Adams Central High School. Got some foul balls going to be returned here to give the home plate umpire a little bit more ammunition. 2-2 here to Foster. Funk will bring it.
Breaking ball again.
Straight up the elevator shaft. Looks an awful lot like the shortstop is going to make the call. Jamie Roach reels it in for out number 2. So a pair of flyouts. Good start here to the 5th inning for Ethan Funk. Now here is Joe Giesemann. Giesemann is 2 for 3. Pair of singles. Scored once. Does have an RBI back there in that 3rd inning. Struck out his last time up. So the one other time that he has seen Funk so far today, Funk has retired him with a strikeout and gets ahead with a first pitch foul ball. 0-1 count here.
It's been a little unorthodox, but Funk has done a nice job coming in and pumping the brakes on what the Pats have been doing, but gave up 2 last frame.
Swing and a miss.
Patriots already with big wins over Woodland and Norwell. So you know they're a quality team. They were 11-15 last year, and this year 5-4. They're looking to improve on their ACAC hopes.
Right back up the middle, and Funk had to duck to get out of the way of that one. So a 2-out liner into shallow right center field for a single. Third single of the ball game for the pitcher, Joe Giesman.
I'll tell you what, these Pats do their best work with 2 outs.
And again, the Braden Wells courtesy runner again, third time today. I agree with you. Just fundamentally, doing a nice job of hitting the ball where it is. They don't try to do too much. And Leighton Brown, who is 0 for 2, rips this one into that right center field gap, and that's going to fall all the way to the wall.
He's chugging. They might send him.
They're going to try the arm, and they're going to just have to put that one in their pocket. An RBI double for Leighton Brown will put the 9th run on the scoreboard for the Patriots as he knocks in Giesman's courtesy runner, Braden Wells, from first.
Sorry, Seth.
You're fine.
Fifth double. 5th different player with a double. So 5 total for the Pats.
Drew Schemenauer, who has doubled, homered, and singled. And now are we going to get another switch? We are. Pitch and change coming. We'll tell you about it after the break here on Witness Media.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe, selling tires, serving people.
Back here at Adams Central High School, new pitcher was playing second base just a moment ago, but has now taken the mound. Jacob Miller will simply switch places with Ethan Funk. So Funk, who started at short, is now at second. And a breaking ball misses, and it is now 2-0.
Hard situation to come into.
Book still open on Funk. So far has given up 3 runs, but that runner on second does belong to him. He gave up 5 hits in his 2 2/3 of an inning of work, walked 1 and struck out 3. And Miller trying to go to work here, and that one misses low for a ball. So 3-0 to Schemenauer.
Asking Miller to find the zone a little bit early. Hard thing to do with a guy already on second.
Still 2 down here in the top of this Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers 5th inning, trying to put a stop to the run tally, and that one's going to miss. So a 4-pitch walk to Schemenauer, and that will put him at first and second with 2 down. for Gavin Byram.
He'll step to the plate.
Byram is 0 for 3. Pair of strikeouts and a fielder's choice. After reaching on the fielder's choice, he did steal second base and did score.
Yeah, walking 3 for 3 Schemenauer, not a horrible idea, putting a force on first base there.
Called strike over the inside corner. Good pitch there on the first offering to Byram.
Byram is so tight on the plate that almost hit his elbow, but it was a strike, just to give you an idea of how far over the plate he is. Explains why he wears the elbow pad.
The throw in, and it's going to get away, but fortunately batted right to Funk at second.
I would love to tell you that was great reflexes by Funk, but the ball just went right to him.
High throw. Roach goes up to get it, swipes at it up there, and knocks it right to Funk. An adventurous throw to second, but not harmful. Here's the 0-1. Low, and we're even at a ball and a strike.
If it was low, it wasn't too low. That was close.
2 hits in the inning so far for the Patriots, a single and then a double that cleared Gieseman's pinch runner, Braden Wells, and he knocked him in from first base. Breaking ball, and this should be the fielder's choice executed. 6-4 on the putout of a Byram, but still another run in the inning makes it 9-1 Patriots. We'll be back right after this on Witness Media.
Krukenberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukenberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukenberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman and Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us, and they could probably help you.
Trust your vision to Lehman and Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Raph.
Hayden Bloom will get things started here for the Jets on the bottom half of this Ms. Lehman fifth inning. Gieseman's still on the mound, and he bounces the first one in there to Hayden. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960. We have the experience and expertise you can count on. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers, welcome home. Called strike over the inside corner to Bloom. Ball and a strike. Bloom flew out to the first baseman his first time up. And this one is going to be foul down the right side. There is a ton of room, but that one lands over there by the coolers down there in the Jay County bullpen, and no chance for Bennett to range over and get that. Garrett Bennett is the right fielder. He's being hit for in that 4-hole by Leighton Brown. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's done a really fantastic job on the mound tonight so far.
Look out. High and tight. And Bloom able to avoid that contact.
It hasn't been flashy as far as numbers, but he's just gotten it done. Gotten balls just like that.
Is this out in the middle of nowhere? It is. And Bloom is going to try to snag second on it, and he will. That is going to be a double. That landed in the middle of everybody. You can't throw it out there any better. And Bloom will take the lazy fly double to lead things off here for the Jets. That'll bring up Jamie Roach. Roach walked on 5 pitches and scored the only Adams Central run back in the 3rd inning. I mean, Jamie just didn't see anything to hit at all his first at bat. And that bounces in there.
Just the second hit of the game, and doesn't matter that it was a blue double. Bloom's going to tell his grandkids it hit off the fence when he gets to that part of the story.
Yeah, the first extra base hit. There's a called strike, 1-1.
Goes down as a double. No one's going to argue how he got there.
Oh, laser shot out there. It's right center. Fouled off to the right as Roach trying to do some damage to the vehicles here.
Would love to take that L off of his name here tonight. He can help with that at the plate. They got a lot of work to do, though.
Well high. 2-2. Again, if you're just joining us, more action coming tomorrow. Belmont South Adams softball at South Adams High School and the South Adams Track Invitational as well. Nasty breaking ball right there. And Roach goes down on strikes. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Joe Giesemann. I take that back. 5th strikeout as I recalibrate. Here's Jacob Miller, the current pitcher, starting second baseman. Flew out to the shortstop his only time up. And that is off the end of the bat, and that looks an awful lot like Foster is camping under it, and he is.
Foster making the play.
Quick second out.
2 quick ones.
We're going to have a visit from the coaching staff.
And is he going to take Giesemann out just because of pitch count? Try to save him a little bit? Let's see what happens here.
Doesn't look like the conversation. It looks more about strategy here.
Well, Joey Everett is the other Jet that has a hit tonight. RBI single his last time up, and Roach was in a similar situation standing down at second base. He reached on a walk and then was able to steal second base. And then when Joey Everett stepped in, he was able to knock him in with that single. So we'll see if Everett can repeat his exploits of the 3rd inning. Well high, and a nice job by Schemenauer to go up and get that one.
He did have to go get it. I'm surprised that he had time to get there. That was some high heat. Emphasis on the high.
Boy, he had Everett all kinds of off balance there on a nasty breaking ball. One of the better ones we've seen. Actually started that one out of the zone and broke right back in on the inside part of the plate. Here's 1-1. Look out. High and tight again, 2-1. With Colston Pruitt waiting in the on-deck circle. He's 0 for 2, but I'm sure the freshman would love to have another crack at Giesemann with some guys on.
See, he sets up that curveball. He missed with that one. It's 3-1, but he sets up that curve with that high inside pitch. Now you're thinking about it by your eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
If he caught the corner, it would have been a brilliant-looking pitch.
Fastball fouled off and out of play, and things are all full here at 3-2. 9-1 on that Best One Monroe scoreboard. Best One Monroe has been providing quality service for 75 years here in Monroe, Indiana. Chopped to short. Gonna have to hurry. Good wheels.
Oh! I don't know.
Called out.
I don't
Great hustle there from Everett, but he was thrown out by Byram. So leadoff double from Bloom is left stranded, and we are through 5 complete, 9-1 in favor of the Pats. Back with more right after this.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials. Back here at Adams Central High School, ready for inning number 6. We got a pinch hitter who will lead things off, Nicholas Snow. He wears number 12 for these Patriots. He's also a sophomore, listed as a right-handed pitcher, an infielder, and an outfielder. So if you're wondering, he can do it all.
Every little thing.
Outside of catching, he's your guy. Aiden Phillips and Brady Jetmore will follow, 7, 8, and 9 in the Patriot lineup. And a foul ball. That was high and tight and a bit of a defensive foul ball swing. I think, did that hit off of his hand on the bat?
I was looking at my stat sheet, so I missed it completely.
He was kind of flexing that hand a little bit. That was really tight. It trails 0-1. And a breaking ball well off the plate here. Ball and a strike. Jacob Miller was able to retire the threat. Did walk Drew Schemenauer, but induced Gavin Byram to hit into a fielder's choice to end the inning. And that's a foul at the plate and a 1-ball, 2-strike count here as Jacob Miller going to work here with 7, 8, and 9. Snow settles back in.
Just 2 plate appearances on the year. This is his 3rd. Looking for his first hit.
Breaking ball. Good arm from Jamie Roach, 6-3 on the putout. 1 down for Aiden Phillips. And Snow is still trying to shake that right hand as he, I'm pretty sure when he swung, that hand was in the way.
You might be right.
And Snow is aching, if you get my drift.
That was good.
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone was going to, these guys didn't even care. I said,
it's a tough crowd.
You know
what
I mean? I thought it was good. There were people.
It's a tough crowd.
There were people watching that giggled, and these guys just like, what? How? Who? They're too focused on their job. I got to count balls and strikes, man. I'll let you go back and watch it if you want to hear it. I can't repeat it. It's one where you just have to get in and get out.
If you have to repeat it,
then it's not good. Off the plate and a 3-0 count now to Phillips. Phillips, a walk in the first, reached on an error in the third, and singled in the fourth. So they have yet to retire Aiden Phillips, and he's got a 3-0 advantage here. Chopped at the plate. Boy, has the green light on a 3-0 count.
It wasn't really the best pitch to swing at on a 3-0
that
either.
Could have been ball 4 that he just swung at. Not sure, though. Could have been a strike. Definitely a corner.
I mean, even if it is a corner, is that the one you want it with 3 strikes?
Launched into center field, right center field. It's a big one. It goes all the way to the wall. He is going to coast in with a stand-up double to get things going for the Patriots here in the 6th. Is that now the 6th Jay County Patriot to hit a double?
Sure is.
Up to bat now for Jay County's number 5, Brady Jetmore.
Brady Jetmore steps in. He is one of the others. Doubled in the 2nd, reached on an error in the 3rd, and hit into a fielder's choice to end the 4th.
I mean, there's 6 of them. I feel like I have one at this point.
There's a called strike on the fastball over the outside corner. Good leadoff pitch here from Jacob Miller.
They've all been in that right center gap, too, mostly.
Yeah. And that's something that you had brought up earlier, just going with the pitch, hitting it where it is, not demanding to pull everything. Outside, ball and a strike.
Yeah, I mean, not many left-handers to send it that way, and
right.
That's the way the wind is carrying. The wind's kind of died down substantially since then. But
yeah, that flag is just laying there now. If you hit one now, it's going to be all you. Particularly to right field. That they were getting help a second ago.
That makes me think that, that last double there might have got out of here earlier. It was close. It one-hopped the fence. It would have certainly been more interesting earlier, maybe 2 innings ago.
Yeah, very, very docile right now, which has been rare this spring, if you want to know the truth. 2-1. Miller misses a bit low. Crossed the plate with it, but was below the knees, and now trails in the count to Jetmore at 3-1. Yeah, and that will miss 4-4.
Looked like he overthrew that one just a little bit.
So now 1st and 2nd with 1 down, and back to the top of the lineup. Sort of that cardinal sin of walking the 9-hole hitter. And now here's Carter Fugit. Fugit is 1 for 3, a double and scored in the 3rd. Has flown out to both center and left field while receiving a free pass his 2nd time up in the 3rd inning. High and tight. Brady Jetmore showing off that speed earlier with that stolen base in the 3rd inning. And sometimes you wonder, if he had the choice. Who knows? Maybe he likes going to a big school. Or maybe he'd rather be in a small school, and maybe he prefers to be a Patriot, but maybe he would want to be a Jetmore. I don't know.
Nice. Good setup.
Did you? Okay, fine. We got at least a grin from him.
That was a good setup.
You had to drag that one out a little bit, but it was still fun. 1-1 on the contest at the mound here.
If you want to catch more of Seth's jokes, tomorrow night he's going to be at South Adams.
And it's going to be long tomorrow. So
fortunately, I'll be in a different booth, and I won't have to
What he meant
these.
to say was, unfortunately, he will be in a different booth. But I promise you, I will still be going well after you're done at the softball.
I think
night.
so. The track meets tend to be marathons.
And by
Can I make a joke now?
Well, by the time,
that was good, right?
Ooh.
That was a good one.
Well, marathons. I see what he's doing.
Come on now.
That was not bad. I like it. 3-1. No, it will be by the time you're done and you're ready to settle in somewhere and tune in to see how it's going. It will have gone on long enough that it will be time to start breaking into the silliness as much as you can. Just to maintain a semblance.
It's a Friday night.
I mean to tell you, that nearly caught the coach. And he's got a big smile on his face like, boy, I'm glad that didn't hit me because that
looks like he's upset with his coach there.
Would not have. Oh, man. If you get ready to go, here it's full count. Miller taking a look back at first. taking a look at second, and he'll come to the plate with it. High in the air in foul territory, but plenty of room for Bloom. And he camps under it and reels it in. So a fly out will put the second out on the board. Runners still stranded at first and second. Here's Wyatt Foster. Foster is 0 for 3. Another one of those, if anybody, he is due. Was hit by a pitch on an 0-2 count in the third. But he's since flown out to short, flown out to center, and hit into a fielder's choice to end that long third inning. Chopped at the plate, trailing 0-1.
Miller's done a good job keeping hitters honest. Trying not to give any more free passes today.
Breaking ball that misses outside. It's an even 1-1 count. You know that Jetmore comment, you can't do it at any other ACAC game. It just doesn't make any sense.
No.
You're playing the Starfires. That's not funny. And if you play in Bluffton, who cares? But this?
If you're not careful, though, they're going to accuse you of low-hanging fruit.
I'm tall. I don't need to have the low-hanging stuff. I can go get it.
You always punch down. That's what I've heard about you.
I'm not afraid. 2-1.
See if Miller can get out of this jam here.
Game did start on time at 5:01. We didn't start on time, but the game did. And now at 7:01, a 3-1 count here. If you're Adams Central, you'd really like to keep these runners where they are with a 9-1 differential. You allow this top of the lineup to go with 2 outs. You're going to put a lot of pressure on yourself in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a walk.
Something else to consider here, Seth, is that the mercy rule is in effect here. If the runner at second base scores and the Jets fail to get one in the bottom half here.
That's what I'm saying. It could be, and we going to have a Coach Foster run out, and I'm not sure if somebody's ready, if they're going to switch. But we'll go to a break while they talk about it on the mound. Be back after this.
For 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
Well, the conference on the mound is over, and Miller continues to toe the rubber, and he will go up against Joe Giesemann, who has singled 3 times and struck out once. He scored twice and knocked in a run. Hammered into left field. That is another. Oh, it goes by.
It's another unforced error by the Jets there.
Everett had that bounce the wrong way, and just like that, it is 11-1 on a bad bounce out there.
I mean, yeah, you could say it was, but those are the balls you've got to get in front of, and trying to field that one on the left or right side of your body, that's what can happen. You got to get in front of that. So if it does take the bounce, take the guesswork out of it.
So 2 RBIs on that one, as that one's knocked out there, and 3 RBIs, 4 for 4 for Giesemann. Talk about a pitcher helping himself. That would be the very definition. Now here is Leighton Brown, doubled his last time up, and that's a slow chopper, and plenty of time there for Pruitt to make the play himself. But the damage is done in terms of getting that 10-run cushion. The Jets need to push one across to play 7 full. We'll see if they can do it when we return right after this.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions,
to farmland and equipment,
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at MsLehman.com.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
Take charge of your finances with Financial Partners, FCU's You Choose Rewards credit card options. Choose a fixed rate card with an APR as low as 8.00% for consistent payments. Need a fresh start with credit? The Premier card offers a fixed 13.99% APR. Both require credit approval. Apply today at financialpartnersfcu.org. Financial Partners FCU. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Jets need to get something going, and they've got Colston Pruitt, Ethan Funk, and Reese Hammond, 2, 3, and 4, to try to get things going on a new pitcher on the mound as Aiden Phillips comes in from left field. Straight switch between he and Giesemann. And Phillips paints the outside corner on his first offering to Pruitt. Pruitt has ground out to the second baseman in his 2 previous at-bats, and he swings and misses at the second pitch from Phillips and trails 0-2. Not a huge difference between the MPH between Giesemann and Phillips. In fact, I wonder if Phillips isn't a little harder thrower here. Seems to be like the guy that likes to come in and get the close.
Yeah, as far as what he brings to the table, there's his curve. But even in warm-ups, the curve, not his best. Clearly the fastball placed correctly is his best pitch.
Missing outside and low. And patience here from Pruitt has filled this right up.
Senior-like patience for the freshman. He's been having a heck of a year so far.
Swing and a miss. Got him to chase on that last one. Strikeout number 1 for Aiden Phillips.
Yeah, even with an 0 for 3 night, Pruitt leading the Jets on average this season. And it's asking a lot from a freshman to do something like that. He's been having a pretty good year so far.
Ethan Funk watches the breaking ball cross the outside corner, about belt high. He walked in the first and flew out to third his second time up, hitting for the third time, and watches that one bounce off the glove of Schemenauer behind the plate, and he's got a 1-1 count. Reese Hammond waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball and another one exactly like the first one. Both of the strikes in this at-bat he has taken, and it was that breaking ball in the outside corner. Hammered into center field, and he puts a charge in this one, but ranging over and making the play near the wall is Jetmore. Good speed out there from Brady Jetmore. And a long, noisy out number 2, and now with just 1 out left, Jets down to their final opportunity here. Reese Hammond, strikeout in the first, and a ground out to the catcher. If you recall, that was the one leading off the fourth where he thought it went off of his foot, and the umpire at the plate did not see it as such, and the umpire out on the field didn't either, and so it went as a 2-3.
Quasi-controversial call.
Breaking ball that will bounce and bring a 1-1 count to bear. 1-1 here for Hammond. That's down to their final 2 strikes here. Phillips brings it. Swing and a miss, and now a strike away are the Patriots from ending this one inning early. Again, 11-1 on that Best One Monroe scoreboard. Stick around for the Middle Land Surveying post-game show. Called strike 3 over the outside corner, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Jets. A pair of strikeouts in the 1 inning of work for Aiden Phillips as the Patriots come in and extend their record to 6-4. And if I remember right, 2-0 now in the conference.
A win against Woodland.
The Jets will fall to 3-9. We'll be back with the Middle Land Surveying post-game show after this break, right here on Witness Media.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow. What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards? We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give. Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton. Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is going to have.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hey, Mom, I kind of want to go back to school. Think that's a good idea?
Please hold.
Oh, like, wait a few years? Till when?
Let me transfer you to someone else.
Mom?
So what's up? You need money or something?
1-800 numbers don't make good moms or good insurance agents. That's why with us, you've got a dedicated agent, not an automated process. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Let's insurance together.
Back here on Witness Media on the Miller Land Surveying postgame show. Miller Land Surveying and MLS Engineering provides commercial and residential land surveying and civil engineering to Northeast Indiana. Contact Miller Land Surveying at 260-692-6166 or MLS Engineering at 260-489-8571. Well, it was too much Jay County offense tonight as they put 11 runs on the board, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, and then another 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth. And those last 2 in the sixth are the reason why we are done when we are, going 6 innings in an 11-1 win on that best one of Monroe scoreboard for Jay County. Again, their record goes to 6-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Adams Central falls to 3-9. And I think the overall power and precision of the Jay County batters, in addition to an unbelievable night on the mound from Joe Giesemann, just made things awfully difficult on the Jets tonight. You and I both mentioned a number of times just how technical some of these at-bats were. A lot of hits from right-handed hitters that were powered out into that right center field gap. And, that's going with the pitch. That's taking what you have and just allowing that to be it. And the one 3-run bomb of the game that went out to straight center field there from the catcher Drew Schemenauer, who was just awesome. Had a double and scored in the second, 3-run bomb in the third, singled in the fourth, walked in the fifth. They did not retire Drew Schemenauer at all tonight, and he certainly is in the running and was as would have been a valid argument for Berne Witness Player of the Game tonight. But when you look at it from the top to the bottom, it's hard to avoid the one that we decided upon tonight. And we'll go with the Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by F&M Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. You have to give your hat tip to Joe Giesemann, young man who went 5 innings of 2-hit, 1-run baseball, walked 2, struck out 5. He was also 4 of 5 from the plate, had 4 singles, scored twice, and knocked in 3 and stole a base. Outside of striking out in the 4th inning, Giesemann was a tough out. And so when you pitch like that and hit like that, it's hard to avoid any accolades at the end of the game.
Yeah, and I was going to say the Patriots are consistent. They've scored 10 runs in 6 of their 10 games. The only one they lost was a game that was a marathon, 23-17 against Yorktown. So they put up 17 runs in a loss. You know they can score some runs.
Well, that was a solid effort from the top of the bottom of that lineup, and they have a grand total of 1, 2, 3. 9. I got him for 12 hits and scattering them all over the place. And we mentioned also 6 different Patriots that had a double tonight, in addition to the home run there by Schemenauer. So they did a lot of damage with the bats, and Adams Central kind of shooting themselves in the foot just a little bit tonight from a fielding perspective, particularly in that 3rd inning. 3 errors in that inning alone. They have 5 errors in total on the night. So solid effort tonight from the Jay County Patriots, and Adams Central will try and find a way to get the ship righted tomorrow. They will be back here tomorrow
against
Whitco. So obviously come check that out. We will not be here. We'll remind you one more time as we go through this Miller Land Surveying post-game show. We will have a South Adams Belmont softball game, and we'll also have Adams Central and South Adams track teams in action with among several others, as the South Adams Track Invitational will occur tomorrow night. Looking for a lot of fun there, but I will say this. No matter where you go, dress warm. Friday and Saturday are not going to be the warmest days of this current spring. I think we're supposed to be...
But they mostly will be dry.
We're seeing 49 for a high possibly the next 2 days. So bundle up and be ready. As far as the pitching lines, officially, Jamie Roach takes the loss, going 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, 6 runs. 3 or 4 of them were earned, walked 2, struck out 1. Ethan Funk came in relief, pitched 2 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. All of them were earned, did walk 1 and struck out 3. And Jacob Miller finished with an inning and a third, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs. One of them was earned and did walk a single batter. Again, Giesemann goes 5. Gives up 2 hits and a run, walks 2, strikes out 5, and Aiden Phillips struck out 2 in his 1 inning of relief as he closed the door on this 11-1 win for the Patriots. Anything parting shot from you here, my man?
No, you can see the growth in the Jets. They have to get better in the field, something that Coach mentioned before the game. So, I mean, it's something that's on Coach Foster's mind. He understands that they're going to have some growing pains. They do need to find their bats. I think they've got some good arms on the rotation. They're finally healthy. That's the big thing. Roach is out there throwing the baseball hard. So they've got some things developing, and I think that you're going to see that record even out by the time May is over.
I agree with you. I mean, there are pieces that are starting to round in, and last thing you want to do is make any kind of a claim that, well, if they can't beat Jake, that was a tough pitched game. You have got to tip your cap to Joe Giesman. Did a great job there. And then Phillips with just lights-out stuff in that last inning, making things difficult for Adams Central. They will have better days as the season continues. Well, that's going to wrap us up here at Adams Central High School. For Dylan Malone, I'm Seth Sprunger. Thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you either with the softball game tomorrow, Belmont at South Adams, or the South Adams Track Invitational with South Adams